There comes a moment in everyone's life when they feel like they've hit a wall. You've been pushing, grinding, working so hard, and yet everything feels like it's falling apart. The dream you've been chasing? It feels like it's slipping further and further away. Maybe you're exhausted. Maybe you're frustrated. Maybe you've been fighting for so long that you've forgotten what it feels like to actually win. You look around, and all you see are barriers, challenges, obstacles that seem too big to overcome. But let me ask you something. Do you think this is it? Do you think this is where your story ends? No, this is not where you quit. This is not where you throw in the towel and say, I'm done. This is where you rise. This is where you find out who you really are. You see, life doesn't give you anything you can't handle. The challenges in front of you aren't there to break you. They're there to make you. Every mountain you face, every storm you encounter, it's not meant to stop you, but to show you just how far you're willing to go. Let me tell you a story. There was a man, broke, homeless, and completely beaten down by life. He had every reason to give up. He had nothing. But every single day he got up and kept moving. He kept pushing forward. He refused to let his circumstances define him. And one day, he made it. He crossed that finish line. He didn't just survive, he thrived. That man could be anyone. That man could be you. You see, it's easy to keep going when everything is smooth. When life is good, when the road is clear, anyone can walk that path. But what about when the storm comes? What about when the road gets rocky? That's when it matters. That's when you dig deep. That's when you find out who you are. Here's the truth. You will fail, you will fall, and it will hurt. Life is going to knock you down more times than you can count. But it's not about how hard you fall. It's about how many times you get back up. Every time you get knocked down, you have two choices. Stay down and let it define you, or rise up and make it a part of your story. Every successful person you admire, they weren't handed anything. They've been through it all. The failures, the setbacks, the sleepless nights. But they didn't quit. They didn't give up. They kept going when everyone around them said, it's over. They had a vision for something greater. And they knew that as long as they kept moving forward, they would get there. Now I want you to imagine this for a moment. Think about the times you wanted to give up. Think about the times you told yourself, I can't do this. But what if, just on the other side of that doubt, was the breakthrough you've been waiting for? What if the moment you're about to quit is the moment you're closest to success? You see, most people quit when they're just steps away from victory. They stop climbing the mountain when the peak is just around the corner. But not you. Not you. You won't give up. Not today, not tomorrow, not ever. Because you understand something that most people don't. The pain you feel today will be the strength you feel tomorrow. The struggle you face now is building the foundation for the person you are becoming. Every step, every fight, every late night, every sacrifice, it's all leading you somewhere. I know it's hard. I know it feels like you're all alone in this fight, but you're not. You are surrounded by people who have walked this path before you. People who have faced the same doubts, the same fears, the same challenges, and they made it through. If they can do it, so can you. But here's the key. You have to keep moving. Even when it feels impossible, even when every voice in your head says stop. Because the moment you stop is the moment you lose. And you didn't come this far to quit now. You didn't wake up today to settle for mediocrity. You were made for more. You have a purpose, a calling, a mission. There's greatness within you. But greatness doesn't come easy. It doesn't just show up at your door and say, here I am. No, you have to chase it. You have to fight for it. You have to earn it. So here's my challenge to you. When the world says give up, you say I won't. When the odds are stacked against you, you keep pushing. When you fall, you get back up. Again and again and again. Because quitting is not an option. Giving up is not in your DNA. Remember this. The hardest battles are given to the strongest soldiers. And you are stronger than you know. The journey is tough, but the reward is worth it. So keep going. Keep fighting. Keep believing. You've got this. Whatever it is you're facing, it's not bigger than you. Whatever mountain is in front of you, you can climb it. Whatever storm you're in, it will pass. But only if you refuse to give up. Say it with me now. I won't give up. Because that's who you are. You're a fighter. You're a warrior. You're unstoppable.